I didn't plan to destroy her that night. Not at first. When Lily raised her glass, the diamonds on her wrist caught the light. Perfect, glittering lies. She smiled that tight, superior smile she'd practiced our whole lives. To my sister, she said, her voice honeyed and venomous, the glorified babysitter who keeps everyone else's kids because she'll never have her own. The laughter was nervous, forced. Mine wasn't there at all. I just stared at her, calm, detached, like I was studying a crime scene. Because, in a way, I was. 5 years ago, I was the one she called when she couldn't stop crying, when she said she'd made a terrible mistake, when she swore me to secrecy. She'd been drunk that night. She told me everything between sobs and sips of gin. The man wasn't her boyfriend. He wasn't even single. He was married to our cousin's wife. I remember her whispering, "Please don't tell anyone, Ava. It would ruin everything." And I didn't. I buried it deep, like a loyal sister should. But loyalty only goes one way with Lily, always has. She was the golden one, straight teeth, perfect hair, a job in PR that made her sound important. I was the quiet one, the caretaker, the one who cleaned up her messes while she posed for pictures. So when she humiliated me at that dinner, in front of our parents, her fiancé, his wealthy family, something inside me clicked. The part that used to protect her flipped, and the part that remembered 5 years ago began to breathe again. After the dinner, I smiled and hugged her, same as always. "Congratulations," I whispered. But inside, I was already calculating. I didn't need revenge right away. I needed patience, precision, and access. Her fiancé, Daniel, was kind, too kind. A man who believed in honesty, in redemption, the kind of man Lily didn't deserve. I met him for coffee 2 weeks later, said I wanted to make peace, said I was sorry for the tension. He smiled, grateful, naive. We talked about family, about forgiveness. Then I said, quietly, "Daniel, you should know who you're marrying." I didn't accuse her. I didn't dramatize. I just slid my phone across the table. A single photo from that night, 5 years ago. Lily in a stranger's car, lipstick smudged, her hand gripping his collar. I didn't tell him how I got it. I just let him look. And I watched as everything changed behind his eyes. He didn't confront her right away. He played along, same as I did. The engagement stayed on. The wedding plans continued. But I saw it. The way he stopped touching her shoulder. The way he looked at her like she was a puzzle with one piece missing. He called me once, late at night. "Why did you keep it secret for so long?" I told him the truth. Because I wanted to believe she could be better. The night of the engagement dinner, everything came full circle. Her insult hit like a spark on dry wood, but I didn't move. I just glanced at Daniel, saw the decision in his jaw. He stood slowly, glass in hand. "Then let's talk about 5 years ago," he said. The room fell silent. Lily blinked, confused. He laid it all out, quietly, methodically. The affair, the photo, the lies. Her mother gasped. Our father closed his eyes. And Lily? Lily looked at me. She knew. In that split second, she knew. Her voice cracked. "Ava, you wouldn't." But I already had. The fallout was spectacular in its silence. The wedding was called off within days. Daniel moved out of state. Our parents stopped speaking to her for months. And Lily, once untouchable, adored, became a ghost of herself. I didn't gloat, didn't post cryptic quotes or tell anyone what I'd done. Revenge doesn't need applause. It just needs to work. Sometimes I wonder if I went too far. But then I remember the look on her face when she tried to strip me of my dignity. How she weaponized my quiet life, my lack of children, my care for others. She tried to make me small. She forgot that silence is not weakness, it's strategy. Now, when I look in the mirror, I see someone different. Not a babysitter, not a shadow. A woman who learned how to wait. And when people ask about Lily, I just smile and say, she's learning some hard lessons. Because in the end, she taught me something too. If you bury a secret deep enough, it can grow roots. But when you dig it up, make sure you're the one holding the shovel.